Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and we're playing with the Cox family today. I think within the 6 days, both of the boys will be teenagers at the end. At the end of the second round, yeah, the math is mathing. Because Chandler is the younger one and he's only 5 days away. So, yeah, when it comes to Orlando, it's only 2 days. So, I feel like we're kind of hitting the next generation already because Chloe is already a teenager. It feels so different. When the kids are suddenly teenagers, they feel like different Sims. So, what I'm observing here is really... it is really interesting, Otis. Really? I know in real life, yelling at your dog for Mags, for peeing on the floor won't do anything, but in the game it actually does. So yeah, what I noticed is that Chandler has exactly the same personality as Kennedy, which is interesting because Chandler is not his biological son. So, the fact that Chandler will probably end up being a fortune sim just like Kennedy, and they have the same one true hobby because they are identical. Wow, a fortune sim with no interest in money. He is all about progressing in his career. Like, he likes the satisfaction of it. The money is is secondary. Do we have a new dog now, or what's happening? But Chandler's aspiration will be the same as Kennedy's, and they seem to have a lot in common. Orlando is the older son that technically he had more time with, and Orlando is the biological one that is completely different from him. He will actually probably be a romance sim just like Melissa, so I know there are a lot of romance sims right now, and I am not a fan, but I can't really see them being anything else than that. Oh, you can't afford the bills? Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty big bills. That's true. Well, the house is not small. Otis, you are a handful. I know it's not your fault, but we need to teach you a few things. Very good. Praise 4. I don't know if he actually has a problem with chewing the furniture, but it's good to praise him from time to time. Okay, so Melissa wants to be friends with Goopy, and she has chemistry with him, and I was considering that they might have a thing. She had an affair before, so I guess it could be a pattern. I will definitely not make them a love child, but I think Melissa will fulfill Goopy's want to make out with 3 different Sims. They might have something going on, maybe they won't go all the way, but the makeout will definitely happen. She has stronger chemistry with Goopy than with her husband, and also Abhijit, and also Cowboy Branston, of course. Everyone loves Cowboy Branston. Can't blame them. Also, I was just thinking that if I had thought to give some of the married townies hyphenated names to keep their original names, then if Melissa had a hyphenated name, she, as a straight romance sim, would have been named Melissa Fancy Cox. My sense of humor is really awful, so, if I had thought of that, I think I would have done it. I think I would have named her that. So I'm glad I didn't, because that's a little too much. Hey, Komei. Oh, Brittany, okay. Marsha, okay. Yes, I want all of the kids to know each other, please. This is really good. He plays piano, he has excellent grades. What more do you need? Orlando is one of the oldest kids here. I think he is Chloe's age probably, but he will definitely not be with Chloe because she's a family sim now, and he will be a romance sim, so they will have negative chemistry. And I actually, Otis, are you okay? And I actually want to match them so that the chemistry is at least somewhat good. You know, like, I don't want them to be the next Goopy and marry Lena. Yeah, time to practice. Fortunately, this gives them fun. Never gave fun to me. So good for you. Oh, I wanted to have a little soccer field on this lot. Wait, I'll just check for now if this will fit here. Do we have enough space? Oh, okay, that's perfect. We are actually one tile above. That's good. We can have 2 of these. Can we though? Will they fit? Probably not. And you don't have enough money for that now. But no, you can't have like a whole field, but you can have 1 of them at least, and maybe a basketball hoop on the other side. That's fewer tiles. So yeah, okay, we will have like a sports center in this in this yard, but first we need to pay the bills. Still can't afford it. Then they will have an entire week to accumulate more money, so I don't think there will be a problem next week. Okay, and pizza to celebrate. And of course you're putting it on the freaking desk. What? I need a mod for that. Another mod. No one will eat this now. Oh, you already have 1 pizza. Yeah. If we're out of groceries, which is not likely because they bring groceries from work sometimes, but... Or if there's no time to cook, I need to remember that there's pizza in inventory. Does Kennedy have 1? No. So yeah, we could afford the bills and it's fine. We still have some money to pay the repairman tomorrow. Talk to your husband because he wants to. Tell him about the promotion. So about the mod that makes them bring groceries or pizza after work. It will be in the description because you guys asked about it. And I also uploaded my edited version of the mod. The original mod is a re-upload anyway, so I figured I could just do that. The original author is nowhere to be found. Oh, Baby is here. It's a miniature border collie named Baby. I can't get over that. So yeah, I changed the chances for bringing the groceries or the pizza from 40% and 25%, groceries and pizza respectively, to 25 and 10, because the original chances were too much. They were constantly bringing groceries. It was happening way too often. Oh, beautiful. Waking up the entire house with your piano and howling. So Melissa has the day off today, even after the promotion, because in culinary, they usually have days off in the middle of the week. You know, when not that many people are visiting restaurants, that makes sense. So I think she will invite Goopy today. He will definitely come. But he might be at work, so it would be best to invite him right now, before he goes. I think he might be starting at 9, just like standard. I wanted to wait for the repairman to do his thing, but we had to rush it a little bit. Yeah, I know. He's so hot. You're actually touching him. Hug friendly? Cool. Okay, talking doesn't really do it for you guys. So just jokes and appreciation. Like it's all physical, okay? Let's hug again. Just flirt with him, okay? Okay, I don't think he likes you as much as you like him. He's so desperate for some kind of romance out of his marriage. And yet, he resists. Flirt your way into friendship. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was fast. Actually, this is exactly what we need. And you're pretty close to doing that. But also she wants to gain a skill point and have a hot dog. Valid. Let's go up to 80 points. Okay, he's already having a crush. That means that he's at least 70 points. Because it seems like he's 10 points lower on the upper bar than Melissa. I could just check that. Oh yeah, totally. Actually, 13 points to be exact. Damn, I'm good. Can you make out now? Not yet, but you can kiss him romantically. Okay. Make out usually appears at about 30 to 40 points. I think that depends on their personality or if they have a crush or on something. It depends on something because it starts appearing at different times. I've noticed. I've been observing that very much lately. And also he might be lower on the lower bar as well. Goopy, what the hell? But anyway, he is a little bit lower. Back rub. You still have like 3 hours. We're good. Okay, makeout is here. And he is probably super happy now. Doesn't want a baby anymore. He just wants more Sims. Okay, I just now noticed this. Melissa should have made out with 3 people. I guess she never made out with Neil, but she managed to get pregnant by him. Technically, you don't need to make out for that. And she wants to woohoo. He wants to woohoo, but it's just woohoo in bed, so they don't have to do it with each other. She got warmed up by Goopy, and then she will make love to her husband. Okay, you want to be best friends with him, so let's do a few more things for that to happen. Okay. And you can go. Goodbye. She would actually make it to work, still. Actually, what secondary aspirations should they have? Melissa looks like a pleasure sim. Do I want to even give her one? Romance pleasure is the worst mix. And Kennedy could be secondary knowledge, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe I won't give them any secondary aspirations. Melissa's satisfied. She's gonna have a sandwich now. Everyone is so happy except Kennedy. He's okay. He is executive level 5. He has a pretty nice business job. A stable job. Body level 1. That actually matches the sports interest. Okay, can you throw ball with your son? With the son that is actually interested in sports as well? Hey Goopy. Fortunately, Kennedy is not Goopy's friend. Can we have birthday already? Hello? Thank you. Hello. Very nice romance. He's actually not nice, that's why he's a romance. He likes athletic and jewelry and doesn't like alienism. No aliens in this neighborhood yet, so you're safe. Okay, right now he wants to go to college, so that means homework. So at least there's that. I think Orlando could be a little bit of an alt guy, like, I feel like he probably likes rock music. I mean, I placed this here, but music and dance is his hobby. He plays the piano, maybe he will play guitar at some point, or drums. And he had a black t-shirt before, so I just figured, why not? We'll make him a rock guy. Maybe he'll grow his hair long. Kennedy wants to burn the house down. He put in cinnamon rolls and just went to work. Orlando? Already not going to school? Go to school. Maybe take the dog for a walk, if you don't have anything better to do. Pizza again, but with olives this time. I love when mods contaminate. Okay, you know what? I think you should, eat a slice of pizza in your little brother's room. Or not. Take it from the room and go on the couch. And you should go to a community lot to meet some new people. This is an arcade kind of lot, and I don't think I have been there since the series started, so visitor controller, and we'll make this a teen place only. Hi, Ricky. I am actually thinking of making Orlando a gay romance sim, or bi at least, because his face repeated so many times that I don't really feel the need to reproduce him. He still could as a gay man, but it's a little bit more complicated, and whenever I don't care about a sim's face, I just make them gay. Sir, this is a teen place only. He actually knows that and he takes advantage of that, so yeah. Oh hey Vanessa, finally someone came. Oh hey Alvin, finally someone came. Alvin is almost an adult, but that's fine. Oh hey Chloe. Negative chemistry, right? Or like whatever. Yeah. Hey Randy. Okay, so many familiar faces. I mean, only familiar faces in this neighborhood. Maybe except Vanessa, but she's a townie and she's from the sim bin, so you've probably seen her. I know I have. Oh, hey, Meadow. And Sophie is here too. He has one bolt with Sophie, but she is so much older than him. She started at 15 years old, I think, and he started at 10 or 9, something like that. Yeah, he doesn't have much chemistry with women anyway. But I have to make a decision between straight or gay. I can't have another bi sim who is a romance sim. That's too much of what some think bisexual people are like, so let's just make him gay. And it's not really a strict rule with the don't care about the face, they're gay. Sometimes I really care about their face and they're still gay, so... But it is something I tend to do. I care about genetics, so that's how it usually happens. Okay, to not confuse the Orlando Cox, he is straight low, so he's now realizing that maybe he's not actually straight. Oh, hi there. I just realized there's no bathroom on this lot, but well, I usually just use this lot because I have it in other neighborhoods, to make it a teen lot so teenagers can meet other teenagers and just call them after. That's it. I think we can go home. You didn't even play any games, it's an arcade. Orlando, why do you hate your parents? I think he might be in his rebel era. Oh, you have 0 with Kennedy. Interesting. Because Chandler is actually friends with Kennedy. Is Kennedy an absent father? Is he at work too much as a fortune sim? He doesn't really seem that career-oriented. He only wants to earn some money. But maybe he used to be in the past and now he reads to his son. Do I want Orlando and Kennedy to have a relationship? I mean, it will probably happen anyway, but Kennedy usually doesn't eat breakfast with his family, and that's where friendships happen in this game. Because he starts work at 8, so he goes at 7, so he barely gets up from bed and just goes straight to work. So it might not happen naturally. Okay, we can now afford the goal thingy. And Orlando and Melissa and Balin the Wolf are playing soccer instead of Kennedy and Chandler. Okay, today Orlando has longer hair. And it will just gradually grow. As it does. Yay! Kennedy, when did you get the belly? Oh, because of the pizza, right? Okay, you want to play soccer. And Chandler could use the fun. Perfect. This is nice. Orlando just had an autonomous interaction to argue with his dad. How dare you play soccer with this brat? Actually, they're talking about daisies, apparently. Yeah, Orlando and Chandler don't have a relationship either, really. A perfect family. Oh, already crying, are we? Okay. I left them alone for a second and this is happening. Now go sit in the corner and think about what you did. Okay, Chandler's birthday is tomorrow, so that means 2 more days to play. Oh, Orlando is bonding with the dog because no one understands him in this family. I really don't want to do a father not accepting his gay son kinda scenario. I never do these things. We have way too much of it in real life. So if there's a conflict between them, it's about something else. It's about them being different from one another and maybe Orlando being a little bit of a jerk because he's a teen, and Kennedy is just not having it, so he's also overreacting a little, and although Kennedy was the one crying... Oh, it's Saturday, so Kennedy has the weekend off, and we're playing up until the end of that weekend, so... Yeah, you guys should play some more soccer. Poke, Kennedy, you're just as bad. Stop it. That's enough. Okay, he's getting along with his mom. At least there's that. Here we only have similarities. Same face, same hair color, same aspiration. Different personalities, but still. Give your mama a kiss. Aww. Be attacked. Attacked? Are you serious? You're gonna beat up your son? I know you're angry, but that's not the way. Kennedy, you gotta learn some anger management. Melissa, can you distract him with a woohoo, please? He seems to be getting along with his brother, too. Such a contrast to what's happening with Kennedy. Stop slapping each other! You were supposed to eat pizza! Chandler! Oh no! He hid in the corner of his room. He's so disappointed in his father. Oh yeah, now Orlando is crying. You guys need to sit and talk it over. So Chandler can take a nap in peace. Oh yeah. It's time. Same face. Different colors. Oh, he also likes jewelry, just like Orlando. I might change it. anyway, so whatever. I managed to give him pretty much exactly the same clothes as he had as a kid. Love that. Okay, let's calculate the both of them. Oh, for Orlando, it's showing me science. I kind of like that. It doesn't really go with the romance aspiration that often, so I really like this. I mean, he has kid interests, but kid interests are usually like education or something because they're interested in school usually, and he's not. He's a pre-made sim, so he might have a specific set of interests, so... what? No! At least he's a hottie. Wow, that is so freelance. Science is the only thing that came up for Orlando. Maybe dance is a strong second. So it kind of suits this and also the romance aspiration. But we don't really have a scientist. Alvin will be in medicine probably. He's the nerd. And Ivy is very ambitious, but she will be in architecture, right? A gay romance scientist? I like that. So I think he will be going to college and probably will find his love there. But Chandler has a different aspiration that also plays a role in this calculation, so... Actually, athletic is pretty high. And he's very interested in sports. Yeah, even the calculator is showing me sports. Wait, I forgot to change his aspiration, actually. And now it only shows me athletic. So he will be a lot like Sophie. Maybe not that ambitious, maybe not that driven, but just really interested in it. And his daddy is gonna be so proud, right? And Orlando will take up science just to prove something, I think, right? Like, no one actually thinks he is a smart boy because he's more of a multi-potentialite kind of person because he's interested in dating and music and also in science. His parents might feel like he's all over the place, but he actually knows what he's doing. But to make Chandler and Sophie different, of course they are very different in age, but I think Sophie is a basketball player and Chandler will be either a soccer player or an American football player. Okay, even longer hair. The stupid moment when you're trying to grow out your hair from short to long and it just looks so weird in that moment when you have like bangs and... It's, you just have to wait it out, man. Is Kennedy not mad at... They're enemies? Are you kidding me? I just liked the idea of them arguing once. Once. Not slapping each other's faces all the time and being angry at each other. Stop slapping him. Why can't we talk it over? Okay, they stopped being enemies because they're talking. They're trying. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Oh! You guys really talked! It's 44 and 75 on the upper bar. They're still mad at each other, but it will only go up at this point. Okay, maybe we'll work this out. Wait a second, did I see a lost fight memory? That's when you became enemies. You're happy that you wanna fight against your teenage son? This game is out of control. Chandler is the only one in the family that doesn't really have a relationship with the dog. Oh my god. I just thought of something. Is this Kickapoo? One of the kids loves rock music and is playing rock music for his family. And then the father beats him up and tells him that his brother is 10 times better than him and that Jesus loves him more. This music that you played for us comes from the depths of hell. Is Orlando young Jables? You gotta find that pick of destiny, man. Actually, it's been a while since Orlando played the piano because it needs to be tuned, but he can perform rock. Rock. And Kennedy is like, ew, what is this? Stop. Oh, giving tips. I'll give you $10 to shut up. See that loser over there? Oh, actually, he's talking about Brittany. No, never mind. Okay, he's playing punches with Chandler, but this is playful. This is not actually fighting. Fighting is reserved for the other son. So can we have a headcanon that Kennedy is just very religious? But not like homophobic religious, because he also has a gay brother. Let me remind you. Yeah, Benjamin is his brother and he is engaged to a man. Does he have a relationship with his brother though? Not really. I really don't like what I'm seeing here, Kennedy. You're the worst. Being religious is completely okay, but hurting people over it, definitely not. So is it like gotta praise the Lord when you're in my home? So cut the crap with the rock music? You were playing very nice piano when you were a kid. What happened to that? Let's go back to back, please. Orlando is at least making breakfast. Hope you're not trying to poison your dad. You know, not that long until you can escape your father's clutches in this oppressive neighborhood. I love how max 5 people will get these references. So this is it for today. Minus the possible homophobia, I kinda like this story, at least something is going on. This seemed like almost a perfect family, just with a illegitimate child, but everyone seemed to be living peacefully here, just Melissa is acting up a little. But other than that, it's fine. But actually, the Melissa thing is just the top of the iceberg. So much other stuff is going on in this family. So next time I will be playing with Jan Tellerman, but I will have to split that episode into... Well, I will be playing 2 families, 3 days each, because that's just how I have to do it, so yeah. As always, thank you very much for watching, subscribing, stuff like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye! Dio, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone. I'm asking for your guidance. Won't you come down from your throne? I need a tight compadre who would teach me how to rock. My father thinks you're evil, but man, he can suck a cock.